it feels like there's no talk that, you know, that shouldn't include mindfulness. I sometimes this word becomes like everywhere. So we feel a bit maybe overwhelmed, but I try to break it down very, you know, in a probably easier and very practical way today. So mindfulness is not escapism technique. It's not just relax, whatever happens, you'll be fine. It's actually a way to sit with the problems sometimes. So it is, I like the definition of courageous presence when we talk about mindfulness. Is it easy? Absolutely not. It's very difficult. And I can tell you there was a study, I don't remember done by whom, in which people rather have an electric shock to themselves than actually sitting alone for a period of time. I wouldn't know if it was 30 minutes. But you know, if you take these periods of stillness, no talking, no interaction for longer, you know, it becomes incredibly challenging. So the way it works in a simple way, but not simple, is you actually find a moment of stillness. You make yourself in a comfortable position, ideally seated, so you can, you know, expand your lungs, but also lying down. If you're starting with or sitting positions are not comfortable, but you don't have to sit cross-legged. You can sit on a chair. That's absolutely fine. You start by focusing on the body and performing what we call a body scan, what is called body scan. So you start from head, you scan your body for sensations without judgment. And from there, it's a recommendation to focus on the breath, which will be either focusing on the breath feelings at the level of the nose, at the throat, in the lungs, focusing also on the chest, moving up and down. But if this is like too confusing, also counting the breaths, like breathing in 1, breathing out 2, up to 10, and then starting, you know, from the beginnings, we'll be breathing in 1, breathing out 2, breathing in 3, breathing out 4. And you can also just focus and just say, I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. You will then eventually, because you're a human being, you will find times that you are lost in thought, in which, you know, thoughts can come back in, and sometimes you'll be lost for a long time. But that's absolutely fine. Eventually, your brain will recognize you are lost in the thought, and you have to sort of kindly, without judgment, bring back to attention, which could be body or breath as well. So it's sort of like a practice of kindly bringing yourself back in, and also living with the, you know, avoiding the expectation that you'll be without thoughts, because this is absolutely not possible and it's not normal. There might be ways to try mindfulness techniques freely on the web, and please reach out if you don't know any programs, any apps, but also there